Hi everyone, I hope you guys are having a great start to your week. I am going to pull some cards for the week. Five of Pentacles. And with this Five of Pentacles, they're telling me that it's very important for you to focus on what you are grateful for this week that's in your life to help manifest more money, more happiness, and quite generally money and happiness. Once you start manifesting that into your life, it will become more abundant. You need to be focusing on yourself. Exhaustion is real. You can't push yourself to a breaking point here. Because if you do, you'll be met with success if you take care of yourself. Otherwise, you'll be running yourself into the ground. Eight of Wands reversed. They want you to know that if you take care of yourself and be grateful for your ability and what you're able to do for yourself, Spirit can match you and you guys can be victorious versus running yourself into the ground. With the Seven of Swords coming out, there seems to be a challenge that you're kind of on the precipice of, that really all you have to do is deal the final blow and it will be over. You will be done with that lesson. You'll be done with that mental fog. That mental fog is to be gone. And it will start to move fate in your fortune. And you'll start moving with spirit. For somebody in specific, they do not want you waiting on a white knight. There's a sense of white knight syndrome going on here. And this is for someone very specific. And it's clouding your judgment. It's clouding your judgment. It's putting you in a fight or flight mode, trying to protect yourself, because this white knight is a narcissist, to put it bluntly, pulling you every which direction as you're just trying to protect yourself with this Two of Swords here. You're trying to be guided for a better life, but you have this narcissist, this white knight attached to you. This one seems utmost importance. What's this other ones? Okay, so you're finally getting out of the Four of Cups. You're finally getting out of the Four of Cups. You're finally, let me explain that. You're getting out of looking at the one bright light, the one thing shining most, versus seeing all that you have. You have so much more going than this one thing you've had your attention on. And you're finally getting out of that with the Four of Cups in reversed. You're getting out of that mentality that all I have to offer is this. You have a lot more out there. King of Swords. You're the master of your mind now. You aren't letting that narcissist control which way you're going, trying to protect yourself. Instead, you are getting rid of each thing and each thing that's trying to steal your energy. This person's still around. This person's still kind of looming over you. Some of you might have already gone past them, but some of you are like thinking you're past them, but they're still watching everything you do, trying to be you, emulate you, because that's what they wanted. That's what they wanted all this time. And Five of Swords, they betrayed you. They seriously betrayed you. And it was something you had to move on from because you couldn't take that abuse anymore. You couldn't take that abuse anymore. And then the King of Cups. You know your emotions. You're controlling your own emotions. You're controlling your own emotions, not letting them be stifled, dampened, whatever it is this other person wanted to do when controlling them. You're no longer reacting versus, like, you're no longer reacting, you're keeping a cool level head. What else does Spirit have to tell you? Okay. You control your own magic. The Emperor's coming forth, showing you have your own magic, you have your own divinity to be using. And it's so important that you use it because you were given the gift, not this narcissist. They weren't given the gift. You were given the gift. So it's very important you're using the gift. Don't let anyone else use your gift. It is your gift. You were gifted the discernment for the gift. They will not. This other person was not. King of Pentacles. Coming into your own for material-wise, material gain. There is a feel of being controlled by money coming forth, that either, depending on where you are on the journey, you're either on the cusp of getting rid of it or you have gotten rid of it. That way you can manifest your own finances in this reality. Then the Page of Swords in reverse. Page of Swords in reverse. She has a story to tell. You're learning your own mind again. You're, like, you've known your mind, but you haven't known your mind as it's been manipulated. It's a clarity's coming, like, oh, I did think this. I was gaslit into not believing it. This is my way of thinking, not theirs. I am my own person. What else, Spirit? And I'm also going to point out, like, I think I'm pulling 2s and stuff, but really I'm pulling 3s. You're getting more than you anticipated. You are getting more than you participate. And the number 3 is a good power number for you right now. Oh. So you thought this person was your level. You thought this was your soulmate, your twin flame. I'm hearing prophet. You might have thought this person was a prophet. You thought they knew the way. They could do no wrong. And that came crumbling down. That reality came crumbling down. And you get to start this new beginning. You don't fully know where you're going, but there's a freedom about it. Like, I get to go on this adventure. And while you're making that step, you're still looking back and seeing the positives, the changes that these people are doing to get your attention. These people are doing it to get your attention. And no, we don't do that, babes. We don't do that. They are not changing. They are changing the way they look to you. It's all about how they look. There's no substance. The moment you go back, it's going to be the same as always. They're going to revert back. Queen of Cups. You know who you are. Like, you emotionally know who you are, where you stand. Like, what truly evokes emotion with you. What you truly feel tied to. And there's really, like, the dark feminine behind this. The dark feminine's really behind this. And okay. And as I said that, the Empress reverse comes up. So you, and I say that, it literally fell on the floor to become no longer reversed. That is really telling. So you are the Empress. So when you're in a dark mindset, your mindset is dark. Your energy can be, like, dark. And this person made you that way. And the things you're seeing, the clarity, the emotions and stuff you're getting from this crumbling illusion, it is turning you into your brightest self, but it's also how you choose. For example, you could choose to do no harm. Let do no harm be your guide. Don't be, I hate to tell you people, but especially because, like, if you following me, I, like, think you're not doing crazy stuff. Don't be cursing people. Don't be out here hexing people. Spirit's gonna push the buttons the right way. They know. Spirit knows what buttons to push to make them feel the exact same way they did to you. so they can have their lesson and learn. Whereas if you take it upon yourself, you're accepting that karma and only getting more karma on yourself, and you did not learn a lesson. So you'd be getting twice the amount of work. Don't do that. That's for someone out there. Someone probably thinking of hiring someone or something. Don't do it. Don't do it. Let's see. And one thing I need you to know is that you are the Empress. You are this light being. If you let yourself be this being for your higher self and use your magic for like knowing who's listening, it's not you. Like, don't use it for selfish gain. Use it for, you know, love the collective. Very important. Like, you are this Empress, so you need to be wise with how you're using your energy. Page of Wands in reverse. Your spark was dimmed. Kneel to nothing. Like, babes, I'm like, I get it. That's a terrible pain to go through. And I need you to know that that passion is coming back. It's being reunited. These old things you felt, like, let's say you were really into sewing, like, and you like sew masterpieces. Start back up. Try it again. Try it again. Because that flame might still be there. But you haven't fed it. You haven't fed yourself. You haven't taken care of yourself. So that passion has dimmed. You might still be this creative masterpiece. You know? You just have to feed it. Queen of Wands. Stepping into your energy. You're stepping into your passion, your power, your creativity, your lionessness. Mufasa loves that one. Yeah, Mufasa loves that. She's a lioness. Not really. She's a cat. But you are the lioness. And your passion is creating a new freedom for yourself. Okay, what are some last notes for this collective? I'm also going to point out you did get a lot of queens and kings and arcana out here. So know you're really stepping into power. You're stepping into your own power. Any final words for the collective here? Ooh. You have some friends coming in. You have some friends coming in. Some like-minded people are coming in. And the fact that they're like all feminine is very important. So you guys are really gonna tap into your feminine divine together if you aren't all feminine divines. You guys really are gonna step into that. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? They did have one. Okay, the Hierophant. Okay, so you're all starting to see different points of views and being able to go with the flow here. With the Hierophant, you really are seeing these different views. You're seeing how it's all connected. You're really feeling it and getting into it. There's such an importance behind that you're like, it all exists. It's all the I am. It's all. And then we have the Nine of Wands here. And it's really showing, like, so, okay, that's a very specific. So you're coming into your power, right? And that's a big thing with this card as well, with all wands. And they really are showing you, whether you're in this lesson or about to go into this lesson, that you can protect yourself. You have the courage and the strength to protect yourself. And they're going to really, in the next couple months, integrate that into your body so you truly know. So in this physical essence, there's no questioning it. Like, you're like, yes, I have this ability. I have the ability to protect myself. And it seems like you know that spirit's there for you, but there's something about being able to be present for yourself. There's lots of big feelings here. Lots of big feelings. Some of you may want to be crying about this and crying about, oh my gosh, I have my back. I am literally the person that I prayed would protect me. I am this person. I am this strength. And while I know spirit has my back, which they do if any of you questioned it, I know I have my back. I have the capability and means. Is that what you guys want to leave us on? So anything else? No. Okay. Such a weird thing. So weird. I'm gonna text her. Okay, something we really aren't seeing. They say they're done, and I... Excuse them more. My seat is seating. Literally fell out, like, underneath the ottoman. And yes, I just threw that card because I'm like... It's the same fudging thing. I'm like, it's not the same fudging thing, but it's the same fudging thing, and you're really in your feminine era. You're really in your feminine era. The High Priestess is what you're not seeing. You are not seeing that you're this divine goddess. Like, and men, you can be divine goddesses too. So if you're like in a physical vessel of man, you can be a feminine divine too. But like, the feminine divine is so present, and it's like you're not seeing your own strength within the feminine. And they're really coming forward because they're like, let me tell you. Like, I feel like a mom who, like a cat mom that like picks their cat up by the scruff. It's like, you listen here, you little. that's kind of the energy I'm getting. Like, you need to understand, you are this power, you are this goddess. You need to accept your goddessness. Accept it. You are one with the I am. You are a being of celestial divineness. Embrace that. You are a feminine divine. On that note, with love, light, and healing, I hope you guys have a great week.